Imagine launching your next income stream just 30 days from now. As an online course creator and strategist, this is the exact process I'd follow to make that happen. Let's dive in. The online education industry is still booming. According to devlinpeck.com, the online learning industry is projected to be at around $370 billion by 2026. So if you're still wondering if it's too late to create an online course, the answer is no. You're not too late, you're right on time. I actually have another video where I explain why courses are not dead and why they're still one of the best income streams that you could have in your online business. So definitely check that out here after this one. Think about it. Your favorite experts, coaches, and authors, most of them have online courses. Why is that? Because it adds to their credibility, adds to the profits that they're getting, and also multiplies their impact without them hitting their time ceiling. And so we know that courses have a great potential in them. But the problem is, it's overwhelming. There's so much information out there, including course creation experts just like me. And all of that can lead to analysis paralysis. Months of years may have gone by, but you still don't have an online course that you consistently sell or confidently launch. And I know, there's AI, right? And AI is supposed to make your life so much easier. And with all the AI tools out there, it's tempting to just let AI create your entire course. But here's the danger. If you rely too heavily on AI, you risk creating a generic course that doesn't resonate. A course that people might ask refunds for, or worse, label as a scam. The truth is, you are the secret sauce to your course. AI should only support you, not replace you. So this video, this is your solution. If this is your first time here, hi, I'm Myrra Kate. I've been an online course creator and strategist for more than 6 years now, and I've helped experts, authors, content creators, and business owners from around the world create profitable and transformational online courses through our done-for-you services and programs. If you want to see some of my client stories, check out the Kingdom Course Creator video series that I have here, where there's a playlist where I interview them about their course creation journey and about their expertise in general. It's all super inspiring, so I suggest you watch them right after this video. But above all, why do I think you should listen to me? Well, I actually think this might throw off some of you, and that's okay. But I want to tell you that I consider Jesus as the ultimate CEO. My clients and I, we don't just create online courses for the income, although yes, online courses can potentially bring you 5, 6, or 7 figures. But instead, we do it for the kingdom. We believe that God has given us expertise, experiences, knowledge, and wisdom that can help and transform others. So we don't gatekeep these gifts to ourselves. We teach, we serve, and we steward the gifts that God has given us. And if that resonates with you, this video is for you, and also you will absolutely love our weekly videos in this channel. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out on our weekly videos. Alright, after saying all of that, are you still with me? If yes, let's dive in. If I were to create an online course in just 30 days, here's how I, an online course creator and strategist for more than 6 years now, would do it. Phase 1, map out your course for days 1 to 9. In my previous video, I talked about what separates experts and paid experts, and that is packaging. So this phase is all about taking your idea into a clearly mapped out sellable course offer. Here, you're answering questions like, How do you validate your idea so you don't waste time on a flop? Who is your course really for? What's in it for them? How do you organize your years of experience into a solid outline? How do you price it right? How do you package it so it's irresistible? What bonuses do you include? And what should you name your course? Answer these questions thoughtfully and in order, and you'll be on your way to crafting an irresistible online course. Inside my course, the Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp, this is our exact process for this phase. And I hope you are taking notes because you can actually use and follow all these for free. Day 1, market research. Day 2, create your waitlist page. This is super key for validation, plus you are also getting leads even before you have completed your course creation process. Day 3, midweek break to continue your market research and waitlist promotion. Day 4, clarify your dream student. Day 5, define your course transformation. Day 6, map out your course outline. Day 7, rest and recharge because obviously we need some rest as well. And day 8, price and package your course. And day 9, name your course. Inside our KCC Bootcamp, I also give templates and worksheets to guide our students there step by step. But even just understanding this flow will give you a huge head start, especially in mapping out your online course. Phase 2, create your course content for days 10 to 14. Now that your foundations and outline are clear, then it's time to create your actual course content. And I know this can feel totally daunting, and that's okay. Because even the seasoned experts that I work with as my clients, they get so overwhelmed in this part as well because they're condensing their years of knowledge and expertise into one signature course. And so that is a challenge, but that is a good challenge because remember, the purpose of this course is not only for you to be able to make an income from it, but you're also helping or building a platform where you can multiply your impact. You're sharing your expertise, you're stewarding your God-given gifts, and you're building your legacy. So for my clients who experience that, here's how I help simplify that. Ask yourself this. If my students want to go from their point A to their point B, what are the 3 to 5 steps they need to take to get there? Your answers in this question will become your modules. And under each module will be lessons where you walk them through every step to get to the desired outcome of that module. And in creating your course curriculum, I advise you to focus on these 3 key elements. 1, lesson objectives. 2, key points for each lesson. 3, action steps and/or assessments for each lesson. So here's how I advise you to calendar this phase 2 in your schedule. Day 10, craft your curriculum part 1, where you're going to walk through and identify your lesson objectives. Day 11, craft your curriculum part 2. This is where you focus on your key points. And day 3, craft your curriculum part 3, where you focus on your action steps and assessments. And day 14, design your course slides. Inside the bootcamp, we use slide templates for my students to help make their slides beautiful and still simple and aesthetic. I always make sure and I always tell my clients to ensure that their courses, that their slides, everything in it, every image, every slide, every element should all be on brand and aesthetic because it all adds up to the student experience. And day 14, don't forget, rest and recharge. Phase 3, record your course for days 15 to 19. Next up, it's time to record your course. I'm a big believer in batching. And so, if you're not familiar with it, batching is essentially grouping similar tasks and doing them all at once or in focused sprints so you can reduce the energy drain of switching between tasks. So, for your course creation, I always recommend doing a recording sprint. Block off a full weekend if you can. Just a quick story time. One of my clients, we laughed so hard when she told us that she actually booked an Airbnb near her house just to be able to focus on recording her course, her entire course in one go. We laughed because we just told her, wow, you're so extra. So to make this work, you'll need your curriculum, scripts, and slides ready in advance. That's if obviously you're going to use slides. And so that's why inside the Kingdom Course Creator Bootcamp, we provide templates and plug and play resources to make things easier for our students. And hey, in this phase, please don't stress about mistakes. Always remember that you can always edit your recordings later. You can always post-process them. And so the goal is done, not perfect. So here's your calendar for phase 3. Day 15 to 17, record your course videos. Day 18 is where you edit your videos if necessary. And day 19, design your course materials. You can also do this before recording if you plan to screen share and to demonstrate how to use those course materials during your recording. By the way, if you're getting value so far, hit the like button below so I will know to create more contents just like this so that more aspiring course creators just like you will find this video. Phase 4, set up your course platform for days 20 to 26. After recording, it's time to set up your course so people can actually buy and take your online course. And if you're not tech savvy, don't worry, don't stress, okay? Just breathe in and out first and just choose a platform that's beginner friendly. I actually have a video comparing the different course platforms, and so you can check that out here after this video. But one that I often recommend to my clients is Thinkific, especially for beginners. It offers a free plan with no transaction fees, so that means that you can eventually launch your very first online course for free in their platform. And it's also a great platform if you already have or are using other tools for, let's say, your website or your email list. So in this phase, here are the key components of your course platform and sales sequence that you should set up. And I hope, again, you're taking notes. So this is the page that explains what your course is, who it's for, what they will get, and why your course is worth investing. So this is where you convince your ideal students to say yes to your online course. For example purposes, I am going to be using the sales sequence that we have set up for the course of my client, the Live Beautifully Academy. So this is what a sales page looks like. It talks about the transformation that your students are going to get once they invest in your online course, what the course is about, and what they are going to get inside your course, and what the price is for your course. And also you can tackle some frequently asked questions. And then the next thing here is if you click on the enroll now, or the button here, then the next thing should redirect the student to what we call a checkout page. So a checkout page is where your students enter their payment details to enroll in your course. It should be clean, simple, and distraction-free so that they can complete their purchase
easily. So what you can see here is they can apply their coupon code. They're gonna apply or put in their details as well as their card details so that they can complete their purchase. So once a client or a student has officially purchased your course, the next page that you must set up in the sales sequence is the terms, thanks them for enrolling, and tells them the next steps. It sets the tone for the student's experience. For my client, we added a welcome video for her students, for anyone who enrolls in her course. And then if you click the get started here, it will lead you to the next page that you must set up, which is the login page. Okay, so the login page is where your students log in with their email and password to access your course. It should feel secure and easy to find. This way, your course is not only uploaded in a Google Drive somewhere and your student might be able to send the access to them just through a simple link. So this makes sure that your students will really have access to your course. The next page that you must set up, so once your students log in your login page, the next thing that you must prepare for them or set up for them in the sales sequence is the library or the portal page. Think of this as your course home base. It's where your students see their enrolled courses, their progress, and maybe even some announcements or updates all in one place. So for example, this is the library or portal page of my client. So it welcomes the student, and if the student has enrolled in multiple courses, or let's say they have purchased a course bundle of yours, then they will be able to get access to all of the courses or the programs here. The next thing is the course page. So if you click view product here, this will then be the course page. The course page is the main page of your course where the curriculum is laid out. Students click into this to see all the modules and lessons and even bonuses and resources. That is if your course is a DIY course and all of the modules and lessons are not dripping, meaning you haven't scheduled them out all throughout the entirety of your course. Because some courses will only be able to give you access to, for example, the first module, and then after that, the module 2, 3 will come, or you will receive them in the next few weeks. So this is the example of a course page where they can literally see all the modules and lessons inside the course. And then the next thing that you must set up that is a part of your course tech setup is the lesson page. So if you click into this, let's say introduction and overview, it will then lead to the lesson page. The lesson page is the individual, or are the individual pages for each lesson. This is where the actual teaching happens. This is where you're gonna upload your videos, your slides, some downloads, or some complementary materials and action steps. So you can add in a lesson description as well. And then once students click next, then they will be able to watch the entire thing. So those are the key components of your course platform that you should set up.
All of these pages have to make up an excellent sales experience for your course students. Otherwise, they might drop at any moment. If you lose them at the sales page or the checkout page, then they won't be enrolled and you lose a sale. If your thank you and portal pages don't give off a good impression, then your students might not even open their course or might not feel motivated to go through the entire course. And so they might even ask for a refund. And if your course and lesson pages are lacking, then they might feel distracted and have trouble finishing the entire course, which sucks because they can literally be your biggest brand ambassadors and biggest testimonials for your course. So for this phase, here's what I want you to calendar. Day 20 is where you set up your course platform and payment systems. Day 21 is rest and recharge day. Day 22, write your sales page. Day 23, design your sales page. Day 24, upload your course videos and materials. Day 25, write your lesson descriptions. Day 26 is extra setup time if you need it. In my bootcamp, besides demos and tutorials for my students where I teach them the step-by-step of how to set up their online courses, we also include monthly Q&A calls because I believe that there should be no student left behind. And so everyone should have a chance to get their questions answered or to get support when they need it so that they can truly set up their online course without stress and overwhelm. This is especially because course setup and the process of all the tech and all the back-end stuff of course creation can be pretty challenging and daunting. And phase 5, sell and launch your course for days 27 to 30. Okay, you made it. You now have a course that's ready to launch. If you have followed along and consistently promoted your waitlist, then you should already have at this point leads who are excited and waiting for your course. That's exactly why we build your waitlist in days 2 and 3 of this 30-day roadmap, because it gives you momentum by the time that you're launching. And so here's what I want you to remember at this point. You don't need to have a huge audience or a very fancy funnel. You just need the right course idea that's positioned well and a strategy that's aligned with your God-given strengths. So here, I want you to ask yourself, what are your gifts? How do you show up best? What launch format aligns with that? For example, a lot of people think that the only successful way to launch a course is to host a webinar and then stack up a bunch of sales tactics and sales psychology in that webinar and then promote your course at the end. But what if you're a super introverted person who just loves writing? What do you do? So yes, while you can go out of your comfort zone and try other tactics, you are better off using your gifts. And yes, even being an introvert is a gift, and you can launch through those gifts. And here's what I mean. For that example, a super introverted person, right? Then that person can actually launch his or her course through a 3-day email challenge or a 5-day, 10-day email challenge. Or second option could be creating a captivating lead magnet, an ebook of some sorts that promotes and leads to their online course. Or third, if they are willing to do something new or to try something new, then they can also create a series of short-form, value-packed, strategic Instagram reels where they only have to show up and record themselves for 1 minute per reel, and all of that promoting and leading people to their course. But what if you're a social person who loves being the life of the party, who loves holding parties and events? Then make one to launch. Consider hosting a 3-day virtual challenge or a virtual event or a webinar style party that's announcing the launch of your course. See, there are many ways to launch your course, and it's not limited to the 3 days that we have in this phase, the day 27, 28, 29, 30. Actually 4 days, not 3 days. But your launch could be even longer than that. But this is just basically the 4 days that we are focusing on this phase, which is selling and launching your course and creating a plan for it. So here's your calendar for the last 4 days of our 30-day roadmap. Day 27, map out your launch calendar. Day 28, rest and recharge. Day 29, plan your content calendar. And day 30, launch, pray, and celebrate. And so if you're ready to commit to working on your online course for the next 30 days, comment ready below and I will send you a free mini course for you to be able to set yourself and your online course up for success. And so if you noticed, the entire roadmap, the phases that we have just talked about, follow my MCR SSR course creation model. And so what about the review part? Well, that's actually built into every rest and recharge day. Those days, they're not just for rest, but it's also for reflecting. They are your time to check in with God, who I believe is also your ultimate CEO, the one who has called you to create this course that you're going to create. And this is also for reviewing what's working and what's not, and gathering feedback and preparing for what's next. The review phase also includes gathering testimonials and building feedback loops in your course, because those will definitely help you improve your course and sell it better for the future. If you're watching this and you know God has placed something in your heart for you to teach, but maybe you're not 100% clear on what your course should be about, then I actually created a free mini course just for you. It's called the Map Your God-Given Course Idea mini course, and I'm making it available for everyone for free. Inside, I'll walk you through the exact questions and strategies that I use for my clients to turn their course ideas, their God-given expertise, into a strategic, clear, impactful, and profitable online course idea. Again, you can get this mini course for free. Just comment the word ready below or click the link in the description. If this video helped you, then watch the next video here to learn more about creating a profitable and transformational online course. If you haven't yet, hit the like button below, comment, and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our weekly videos. As always, keep the faith, know that the best is yet to come. I'll see you in the next video.